aren't. But SJ definitely was caught off guard.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Is this real? Game Watch?
Is this real?
I think that's what Okami's going for. He's just trying to throw these melee players off.
Okay.
He is one himself, but he definitely experiments in this game a lot. He's been playing this game a lot longer than most of the melee players here.
Even if he mostly plays Sheik, I still pretty firmly categorize him as somebody who actually plays this game.
Right.
He knows the weird tricks. He knows the matchups.
Because, I mean, Arizona especially has been playing this game for like over a year at least. SoCal, on the other hand, pretty much we started, most of us, when 3.0 came out.
A lot of people did, yeah.
Yeah.
There was, I felt like the scene sort of started with 2.6, then it blew up after 3.0.
Right, in terms of SoCal. But other regions that like MDVA in Arizona have been supporting it for a little bit longer than that. And Okami used to live in Arizona, so he has more character experience than most of these other
players. Yeah, he used to play with Oxus, the Falcon guy.
Right, he's a cool guy, man.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's
Oxus
awesome.
is so cool. Shout outs.
Shout outs to Oxus.
Shout outs. You know what? So far it's been working.
Yeah.
Larry definitely doesn't look comfortable against this. Game Watch is such a funny character in this game.
Yeah.
Everything bad about him in Melee, all of a sudden good.
Down tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something we haven't seen from Okami much is just up B out of shield. Fastest out of shield option in the game.
Frame 1. I think frame 2 out of shield, but otherwise.
Yeah, because you can cancel the shield one frame.
jump cancel.
And jump squat then.
Jump squat, yeah. But it's a 1-frame move. It's like that in Melee too. No one knows it because Game Watch gets shield stabbed every time he's in shield, so he never gets the opportunity to use it. But in this game, since his shield's bigger, he can actually use it, and it's an amazing out of shield option.
And it doesn't put him in special fall, so you can follow it up with
Right,
aerial.
it's incredible.
Good punish.
Ooh!
I like it. Neutral air probably could have worked too, but he just opts for the forward air, and it's totally fine. Worked out all.
Wow! You can do that, man. OP is just parachute in the face.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's no way Okami wanted to send that angle, but that worked in his favor probably because there was no way Larry was ready to DI that in that direction.
Exactly.
That's not safe.
He can shield. Well, his grab range must have been buffed because that was a crazy long grab. Oh, no, be out of shield there. That's where we usually see it.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe Okami doesn't have the tech-savviest Game & Watch out there. He's been doing pretty basic stuff, but it's working out for him.
It definitely works because Larry has to play basic in response, right?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know what to do either. That's a funny thing. When you throw something new at someone, even if you can't execute it properly, if they can't execute against it properly, then it's a wash.
Yeah, it's like, let's just lower the standards a bit here on everybody's part.
Right. It worked game 5 against SJ, so I like the strategy.
Yeah. And in general, just as good as melee space animals are, you need to understand the characters you're playing against, or you're just going to get punished hard a lot.
I think most melee characters design like that, you know? And a lot of these new ProjectM characters, you know, where they're chained so significantly they're unlike melee, they're kind of like, you know, you have to know the matchup so much that it's really hard to win a set against them without knowing, you know, the changes.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, so there were some uncharacteristic errors on Larry's part, though. He did get shield grabbed a lot.
I think Okami's going to stick to this until he loses the game, and then maybe he'll switch it up with another character. Because he's got a lot.
Also, Larry has a scary Fox. His Fox has more good results to his name than his Falco does, I think.
In this game, definitely.
Yes.
I expect him to go Fox eventually on this.
Assuming he can't do this with Falco.
Right.
Also, Fox, as badly as Fox is punished, a lot of the time it's easy to understand how to fight against these characters as Fox. At least to some degree. For example, Game & Watch, you might not know a lot of the little nuances about how the neutral game works, but if you can grab him, you can up throw him. If you can up throw him, you can up air him. If you're light as Game & Watch, you're going to die from that a lot.
Right.
So like a simple just dash dance grab game could work really well here. Okay, so sticking with Falco.
I think that the one thing is, though, since Larry went Falco game 1, he'll want to stick to it because he doesn't want to add more variables. There's already enough variables as it is because he has to learn a matchup. Now, if it goes into game 2 with another character, he has to relearn a matchup, right? And that's exactly what made Okami win in the first place.
So as for adjustments, I want to see Larry grab more. That's something he usually does a lot. It's not a criticism I usually need to make. It's like first game he kept going in with like laser to down air, and then Okami would wave dash backwards and shield grab it, whereas like Hood is laser grab. That'd probably work really well.
I think you just got to figure out the forward air spacing. He's going to cliff by a little bit too many of them.
Yeah. Even in Melee, that's something you need to worry about as game watch. If you don't understand that move, you're going to get hit by it a lot.
Right. That's pretty much most of Okami's openings have been through forward airs.
It's always awkward fighting against Larry on a platform. He's really crafty with when he decides to come down.
Right. Ooh, it's good opening.
You could forward air or, okay. Neutral air actually probably was better than forward air, but it still didn't work. And the clank. A lot of these characters Okami plays have moves that'll clank with the side B and then hit Falco anyways.
Right. It's funny. Old school spaces love to go for that. They just go grab the legend quickly as side B on stage. It's a really good option. I feel like some of the new school players don't do it as much as like ledge dashing and stuff. But when you add that to like a ledge dash suite, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, Stab was really good with that.
Yeah.
It carries you to the middle of the stage while invincible for a decent chunk of it.
Right. You pretty much have to shield it if you're in a position like Okami was there. Okay. Oh, wave dash back.
Yeah, Game Watch does have that 3-frame jump squat.
Yeah.
He has a really good wave dash backwards.
He also has a decent crouch cancel down tilt. Now, as you can see, Larry is doing a lot more down airs in response to that. Ooh, that looked like it would work.
Really good angle choice by Larry there.
Border off the edge. Okay, so he's adjusting to the spacing there. That's what I like to see. And as we said, these guys are so good at adjusting that it only takes them one game to learn a whole matchup sometimes. Yeah. At least with the complexity that Okami's playing it at. So Larry's adjusted, and I think Okami's going to have to throw another screwball at him in order to keep up.
That or he could just... His cheat can still do it, I think. It's hard to say if that's the best decision at the moment, though.
Right.
Because he could just pull another Icon Green Hill Zone.
Something like that, right? Yeah. And here we have it. Larry's definitely adjusted some of the spacing, rolling away from that forward air. Gets clipped by that one, and the chair gets him.
Again.
Yeah.
Plank, then hits.
It's funny. Man, now that you can L cancel that key, it's so good.
Wasn't that one of the ones you could out cancel in Melee? I think it was just.
Oh, you're right.
It was back air, up air, neutral air that you couldn't.
Right. Sorry. But it just had so much lag, even out cancel, that it would look like it wasn't.
Okay, so striking is going to be a little weird for Larry. So he just took off FD and a strange stage.
I think if I was him, I would take out Green Hill Zone after watching that last set. I'd be so worried.
Yeah, I don't think Larry really plays with any Ikes.
Yeah.
So.
But I did have an extensive conversation with him about Ike, because I was talking about the Fire Emblem characters. So he at least knows enough to talk intelligently about them.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go, Green Hill Zone.
WarioWare.
WarioWare, okay. Interesting. Maybe this one's even better.
Possibly.
Because he couldn't go it against SUJ because he already won there.
Yeah. Maybe Larry, or maybe Okami just wants close access to an edge most of the time.
But it goes along with the theory of picking up Brawl stage against a melee player.
Yeah, but Larry plays this game enough to understand these stages.
Also, he did play Brawl.
Yes.
Very, very well, in fact.
Yes.
Won an Apex, if you guys don't know.
Took a set off 0 a while ago, too.
Yeah. He's actually, when you think about it, Larry is one of the most accomplished smashers across games that you'll ever find. He's just good at everything.
Nice meaty combo. I can punish that for free.
Ooh! Man, that looked rough. That's jeez.
That doesn't even really, that's not even any better than a ledge wave dash, even if Larry isn't expecting it. But
yeah, but it looks cool.
If that's what he feels like, more power to him.
I guess.
So yeah. Actually, this over Green Hill Zone does make some sense to me just because Larry actually is kind of hard to fight on Green Hill Zone. He knows how to make use of that weird platform.
Right.
He pays good attention to it. It's still hard to get in on Larry. On this stage, you don't need to worry about anything like that. Also,
neutral air, man.
As good as Larry traditionally is with platforms, Ike is a character who just handles you from below.
I mean, it seems like one short hop neutral air on this stage covers the entire bottom platform.
You can also do up air. That'll cover
Cover it
quite a
all
bit,
too.
Yeah.
Ike's sword's pretty big. He's got to be a pretty strong guy to throw out a sword like this.
Yes. I don't know my Fire Emblem lore, but I would assume so.
You haven't played any of the GameCube Fire Emblems?
I have not.
Oh, they're really good.
Back throw forward smash.
Oh, he got it with the down air. Oh, but he's still able to recover.
That barely worked.
And
was
that
like,
clearly caught Larry by surprise
yeah.
as he backed off, expecting that to be a kill. Man, Ike is working out for Okami. At this point, you have to think about if he's going to even stick with the game 4. Oof.
He just might do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, it'd be interesting to see if Larry still wants to do Falco against this. I
Yeah.
feel like he probably would, because I feel like a lot of the same themes would just happen to Fox.
Exactly.
Like this, for example. That's not going to be any different as Fox.
And these platform tech chases on this stage, I wouldn't even call them tech chases.
It's just reacting.
It's just.
If you have to land on that tiny top platform,
What are you going to do?
Throw out, like, 3 different aerials will cover all of that.
The entire, every option is
Up
just
air,
one
neutral
move.
air,
Yeah.
forward air. Covers everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a potentially really costly tech error, but Okami wasn't ready
How
for it.
fast that back air and shield? That was so
Pretty
fast.
damn fast.
Yeah.
It has kind of an awkward hitbox, but a lot of the time, like how do I want to say this? It hits kind of high.
Right.
So against low characters, sometimes you won't really get away with that. But I guess he caught Larry.
Roy and Ike share that quick
Yeah.
hitting back air. It has its pros and cons to the arc style that Marth has.
Yeah.
But I mean, it hurts. Woo. All right. Well, full stock lead now. Those neutral airs.
Okami just waiting a lot. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I feel like a lot of the time on this stage, you can just throw out a neutral air and cover a lot when you have Falco on a platform. You don't need to wait for him to...
It's really hard to punish those neutral airs too. As you
Yeah,
saw,
right here.
he's got a shield grab off it. Because Larry's trying to punish him.
Yeah. I do like that Larry did the down air. It looked like he was going to go for the top platform, but then he aimed off it. So he realized, I just don't want to be on that top platform.
Fourth throw, it's going to get anything off this? Pretty hard edge guard this character.
Really nice laser grab.
Ooh, goes on stage with it. Shine Bear out of shield, good
Again.
stuff. Can he edge guard this? Probably not.
He can, yeah.
He can with F smash. Goes.
Okami did that too high.
The thing is also Ike's recovery kind of goes a little bit high on over the edge. You notice a lot of characters do that, like Roy's Blazer, Falco's F smash, as we saw, can hit some of those angles. Man, neutral air.
I think he just missed an L cancel on the neutral air. That would have been death if that didn't happen. Back throw.
He's gonna get this. He's probably gonna. He's fiending for a spike.
Back air. Okay.
Ah, he got him.
Yeah.
He got him. He got him. Okay.
Okami, the instant Larry did that back air, Okami knew exactly what he needed to do.
Now Larry's probably gonna pick another small melee type stage.
Yeah.
And hope he can adjust to this basic.
Okay. Okami banned Dreamland, which I like a lot.
I think maybe like an FD. Well, then again, no,
Oh, wait,
it's
no,
Ike.
wait.
It's Ike chain grabs.
Smashville, maybe.
Smashville?
So Okami thinking about changing again. I think Ike would work on Smashville.
Ike would, yes. I think Pikachu's also an option.
Yeah.
Pikachu's pretty good on Smashville, I'd say.
Mhm.
It's hard to say. He's got so many options.
Yeah. I feel like most of Okami's characters are actually fine on the stage against Falco.
Yeah. Even Sheik.
Yeah.
There's always that. We haven't seen it much, but that is his staple. Hasn't gone to his bread and butter.
Yeah. He tried it once in Winners and it didn't work, so maybe he just doesn't feel like it again. Is he really going to do? Okay.
Yeah. What is he thinking about now?
Zelda is another character that you need to know how to fight against if you don't.
Zelda's crazy in this game. Crazy in this game.
Crazy.
There's really nothing else we can say. It's just insane with what that character can get away with in this game. But here we are. Okami has to soul search a lot with this. Okay, Pikachu. It's Pikachu. So it's almost a different character every single game.
Yeah. And if this doesn't work out, he's probably going to go Icon Green Hill Zone.
Strong counter picks.
So yeah, maybe that's the plan. Maybe he says, okay, I don't want to give Larry even more time to potentially figure out Ike. So I'm only going to fight him on Ike on stages that are really good for Ike.
Right. And I appreciate the thought behind that. Though I will say, I liked Larry's game plan in Winners against the Pikachu. So I'm not sure if it's a good good to just give up and go into a game 5 like this.
Bad read.
right on the moving platform. That's Brawl players really know how to use that moving platform a lot better than most melee players.
That's why I usually strike the stage against Brawl players.
Yeah, they know what to do here. It's like their battlefield.
Pretty much.
Up throw.
Yeah, like Larry is totally comfortable without the platform there. He's just gonna sit back and wait.
Right,
He's just gonna make himself so hard to hit. Like Johnny would go for lots of close quarters interactions a lot. I know Okami was able to get mileage off that.
Versus Larry will just laser grab.
Yeah, Larry goes in on his own terms and only on his own terms.
But he did get up air out of shield like that right there. And
that was
that's
kind of an awkward
murderous.
situation though.
Yeah, near the edge.
Yeah. Yeah. Falco can jump cancel the shine. If a projectile hits his shine, due to coding limitations, he can just jump immediately out of it.
It's not like melee at all.
We have the 19 frames. Of
It's way better. His shine is
better.
Way better.
Yeah.
Somehow they made shine better, guys.
Even without the invincibility, this makes up for it.
I mean, the invincibility, I don't think it ever really matters.
Yeah, not really. It matters in some really clutch shield pressure situations.
But otherwise, yeah.
Other than that, not really.
The reflecting, like it being that much better is way more important.
Yeah.
Especially in some matchups like Mario, you can do a lot with that reflector now. Ooh, no down air. Okay.
He wanted to down air, but he ran off instead of jumping.
Yeah, he meant to just full hop down air right there.
Flares, good tech in.
I think that was supposed to be a grab instead of a forward air there. Okay.
Get back. Forward air is better in this game than it is in melee, I think. Or at least, I always remember hearing that forward air to grab is a true combo. I think if you're frame perfect. I'm not sure if that's the case in melee.
They made a lot of multi-hit moves hard to smash GI in this game. It's almost like we're playing version 1.0. They want it to be like a combo-ish kind of thing. Like we see that with Zelda, for example, like we were talking
Zelda's
about.
kind of an isolated case, though. I think most characters have reasonable Smash DI multipliers. There are some. It's something we do talk about in the back room every now and then, about how are we okay with this.
Some are more vulnerable than others. Like I know Lucas's down air is pretty badly Smash DI-able.
Yeah, and that move needs it to be, though, because if it weren't, that move would be
so absurd because you go to up smash. Yeah. Anyways, that was pretty much Okami giving away that game, so he could go Ike, I feel.
Yeah,
Ike Green Hill Zone. So dangerous.
Okami is smiling, Machiavelli is laughing. I think that's what he's thinking. I really don't feel like he has a better option.
So, refresher course, since it seems like the rule set changes every day. How does the bans work in this situation? Can Larry ban Green Hill Zone? Because
I think he banned 2 stages already. He banned Lilat and FD.
I feel like Lilat, he wishes he could take that back at this point. Because
Okami probably wouldn't even want to go there.
Right, I don't think Okami would have even gone there.
I hope Okami's not seriously thinking about Donkey Kong. That just seems like the definition of a matchup that Larry would know how to play.
Right, but I mean, he's been throwing so many curveballs, it's hard to doubt him at this point.
Yeah, but this isn't a character like Game & Watch who's substantially different. Well, I guess Donkey Kong is substantially different from Melee, but he's a straightforward character.
That dash attack, I feel like, changes everything.
I don't even think that move's that good.
Really?
It's pretty negatively disjointed. Like, most of the time when Donkey Kong dash attacks at me, I'll just be, like, doing a dash dance, I'll just run backwards. And it's like, see, oh, he did that, I'll just grab him. Like, most of the time, I don't know. I just don't find it that threatening. It might be more, granted I'm DDD, it might be scarier against fast followers because you could potentially knock them off stage and combo
And the
them
character
off it.
overall was a little bit better in previous versions. They toned him down a little bit in this one.
Yeah, forward air does a little less damage. And move damage is a significant part of the knockback formula.
Right. Let's see if he regrets this choice or not.
Okay.
Getting a lot of damage to start. Of course, one of the things they made way better is his recovery.
Yeah. Some characters can still shut it down pretty badly, though.
That was 20. How much damage did that up be, dude?
20-something. Tommy does not look like he knows how to punish with this character.
Yeah, that could be really worrisome.
You need that if you want to beat Space Handle with Donkey Kong.
And I'll say this, it's very puzzling to me that he would switch off Ike so easily when that WarriorWare game seemed pretty dominant.
Yeah. Neutral air? Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
That's a DI mix-up.
And
Larry was afraid of the forward smash, so he went too low.
Exactly.
So in a way, the forward smash worked.
And also, Donkey Kong off a ledge jump is super good. Like, most characters in this game, ledge jumps are ridiculously good because they buffed it.
Yeah.
But Donkey Kong too.
Yeah, like when I was playing Esim at Apex, he would just do ledge jump immediate down air.
Yeah.
And just kept catching me off guard in the second game. Good
Ooh.
combo.
That was, he definitely does know how to punish, and we can confirm it now. That was good.
Okay, yeah. He probably could have finished it harder, but all things considered, that's a perfectly acceptable finish.
Yeah. And Okami's kooky stuff has been working against Larry. He's been having to deal with so many matchups. This is like a know your matchup type set.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong's arms are invincible during that. So it is kind of scary to hit him from the side, unless you're more disjointed than he is. Characters that are more disjointed than Donkey Kong can just easily hit him out of that a lot of the time. Falco is not one of these characters.
Wow.
Larry is not DIing that right.
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
He's been hit by it twice. I think he'll start catching on by now.
2 stocks down to it is already a lot though.
Yeah.
And here we go. Can he get this edge guard? This
I mean,
is not the hardest one, yeah.
I feel like the longer this goes on, the better it's going to get for Larry, though. So, even...
Game 5 situation, we'll see. Ooh, 4 down to shield.
Okay, interesting neutral air. He somehow got shined for that.
Up
So,
tilt.
I'm pretty sure that was a grabbable up.
How hard will this hurt? Okay, no regrab off the up air. That was critical. Can he get this edge guard? Invincible down air. Just a grab. See, that's the stuff we love about Larry right there. Pretty much 9 out of 10 players would have shielded there, just like Okami did. And Larry knows human limits and common human habits.
Yeah, he probably didn't want to like dash attack out of fear of a crouch cancel or something like that. He's like, okay, just put you in a bad position.
Now it's looking good for Larry if he can build up this damage. Oh, there's the grab though. Okay, is he gonna get it again? No, he DIs it correct. Oh, but sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, he did a sweet spot with that side B. So here we have last stock. This is for elimination to fight in grand finals against Flam Nita. Crouch cancel shine. This combo gets started. 80%. But all Donkey Kong needs is that one grab. Oh, I tried to gimp him maybe instead of going for a true combo. Once again, tries to gimp him instead of going for a combo.
Down now.
Oh, is this it? Is this it? Oh, great tech.
I think this might be it.
Recovery? No!
Okay.
Oh, hug it out. These guys.
Gotta go play Larry.